BlizzCon 2016 is underway, Revelation Online's closed beta begins, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, if you've been waiting to check out EVE Online's free-to-play-ish mode, then you'll have to wait a bit longer. Yep, it appears CCP needed a bit longer to release their Ascension expansion, as it's been delayed till November the 15th. Alongside clone states being added into the game, there will also be a new class of player-built structures called engineering complexes, a revised new player experience, command bursts which will replace the existing warfare link system, a fitting simulator so you can plan your perfect ship better, and a whole lot more. Seems like a fairly sizable expansion, and I'm sure the new player experience revision should help out the new alpha clones starting their space journey for the first time. If you've been looking for a new game to check out recently, it appears NCSoft might have a cure for your boredom, at least temporarily. Why? Well, they'll be running a playtest for their upcoming MOBA Master X Master beginning on November the 22nd, and they're wanting you to flood their servers. Yes, this playtest will run until the 28th of November and will be focused on the ranked PvP play. Despite this being a test, players who complete 5 ranked Titan Ruins matches will earn a special title, Alpha Incarnate, which will carry over to the live game once it releases. If you'd like to get in on the playtest action, all you have to do is head on over to the Master X Master website before November the 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific, sign up, and you're guaranteed an invite to the test. I'll likely be checking it out myself, mainly due to the fact that it has an interesting tag system where you choose 2 heroes to play and can alternate between them throughout the match. Will you be checking out Master X Master? Leave me a comment down below. Those of you Hearthstone junkies out there got some awesome news announced at this year's BlizzCon. Been wanting more cards to work into your deck? Well, the Mean Streets of Gadget Sand is hitting the servers in early December. This early Christmas gift introduces tri-class cards that can be used by any of the 3 classes they are assigned to. Alongside tri-class cards will be at least one interesting new mechanic and 132 new cards. As with their previous expansions, you can pre-order 50 packs for $49.99 USD from the Battle.net store. Speaking of Blizzard, if you are a fan of their MOBA Heroes of the Storm, you'll be happy to hear new heroes are on the way. The 2 new heroes announced that are coming to the game soon are World of Warcraft's own Varian and Ragnaros. Varian will sport a multi-class ability layout where he'll be able to be a shield-bearing warrior or a dangerous assassin, while Ragnaros brings larger-than-life abilities to the Nexus, such as the ability to incinerate an entire lane of minions, or take over a fort and essentially become a raid boss. Varian will be coming to the live servers on November the 15th, while Ragnaros is planned for a December launch, likely because his ability layout sounds pretty hard to balance for. Alongside these 2 new heroes comes Blackheart's Revenge, the first asymmetric brawl within Heroes of the Storm that offers attack and defense style gameplay. However, only one team has a core, and it's up to them to protect it from the other team's attacks via the ground and via the sea. Plus, on top of all of that, Blizzard will be doing a Nexus Challenge event from November the 15th to January the 4th, which will net you rewards in all of their games for trying out each of their games. So if you haven't played, say, Heroes of the Storm yet, now might be the time if the detailed rewards on their site entice you enough. With that said, and a lot was said, it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked if any game has puzzled you. A user by the name of Chewable Cherry stated the following: "The games that puzzle me are the type of games that throw every tutorial at your face when you first start playing it. You load in, and it starts with the usual WASD to move, and then BAM! Every mechanic or crafting tutorial just hits you in the face, and you don't really learn how to use any of it." Thanks for your response, and if you want your comment possibly featured in next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, would you buy a virtual ticket to attend your favorite convention like with BlizzCon, or do you think it should be free like with E3? Personally, I think it should be free. I mean, hell, they are marketing to you, so unless you're there in person for the atmosphere and events, you're literally paying to be marketed to. Kind of a silly thing, but that's just my thoughts on the subject. Curious what you guys think. Last up in the news this week, the first round of closed beta testing for My.com's free-to-play MMORPG Revelation Online has started. Of course, in order to participate, you'll need to have been lucky enough to snag a key or buy one of the game's founders packs. As with all beta tests, there are some issues, but with this particular one, they are many. Some of which My.com has already identified, such as localization issues with Chinese and Russian text appearing almost everywhere you look, but also performance issues. Having participated in the beta, I'd say it's more of an alpha test at this point due to the numerous progression blocking bugs occurring to many players and almost no translation being done. However, if you've had experience with navigating foreign titles before like myself, I mean that's how much translation's not there, Revelation Online gave me a promising impression. If they just iron out the translation and numerous bugs throughout the closed beta testing, it will certainly be a game that I play once released. Speaking of promising things, be sure to check out our giveaways page. Yes, be sure to head on over there, check out our current giveaways, bookmark the page, and press F5 on it daily to ensure you never miss one. As for myself, signing out until next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.